Welcome back, YouTube. I am Bad Gamer, and welcome to episode 4 of the realistic coaching career for John Easton. We are going to play 2 to 3 games in this episode. And if I can click on the right thing, it's going to be Charlotte, UMass, and Miami of Ohio, I think. We're going to play Charlotte and UMass for sure. Maybe Miami of Ohio. Depends how long it takes to get through 2 games. Okay, let's get into the game. Offense only. Since we're the offensive coordinator.
Welcome to a city immortalized in song. Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see a team from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos.
Alright, our first drive begins at the 25, and we're losing 3-0. We were able to get the running game going last game, so let's try to get that going again with Hartwell. Hartwell had 140 yards rushing last game, almost 150, except 1 on first down. Let's try to make this third and medium.
But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out. With the catch, it's huge.
Hughes picks up the first down.
To the 42-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
No pickup right there.
They got nothing on the
for
last play.
Miles.
It's 2nd and 10.
We're going to look for Brooks on this
Downfield, it's Reynolds.
little crossing route.
Snagged in the middle, it's Brooks.
Here we get the third medium.
He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Audible to a RPO, which I plan on just handing it off. And Hartwell gets a big pickup. Jukes one guy. Gets all the way down to the 25. 2 versus 25 yards for Hartwell. Go right back to Hartwell.
Might as well give it to him again.
Hartwell gets another first down. Hartwell is averaging over 10 yards a carry.
Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him into
Hartwell is able to get down to the 1.
And this drive is still a success.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double
Go
teams.
QB blast.
Chipping off of the
Reynolds.
guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of
Reynolds is able to get back to the 1, but not much more. I'm going to go MTN, RPO, read flat.
Understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do.
Fitzgerald is not able to get in.
Focus on the QB, lock in, and make sure
I say we go for it.
So they aren't concerned about trying to tie the game. They'll leave the offense on the field and try to take the lead on 4th down. They're going to run it.
And we did.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brooks.
Brooks is able to get inside of the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Able to pick up the first yard. It's 2nd and goal. The give.
And Hartwell is able to get in for his 2nd touchdown of the season.
Western Michigan with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out.
Barely. That's about his distance right there.
By 7 points here in the 2nd.
So we're able to get on the board again. Make it a 7-point game, 4 minutes before halftime.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to
One for
cover.
Fitzgerald.
Going for 6.
And I threw it to the wrong guy, but it paid off.
Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Fitzgerald with, I think his first touchdown of the season.
The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's...
Charlotte was able to get a touchdown.
Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him.
Ooh, I just made a horrible pass.
What a play by this defense. And
Good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
pulls it in.
Brooks gets it all the way onto the 17 for a 2nd and 8.
First down on the nice pickup there. And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Just couldn't get the blocking. Lose 2 yards.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that
Do
one.
some
You know,
bunch
and
trails.
and you're giving him the football. He can't get
Maybe
the
only
first
look for
himself. Now
miles,
it's
maybe
3rd
some
down. He's looking over on
brooks.
the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never
couldn't
a
get it.
good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Oh, he dropped the football.
How long
He
is
had
the
it
kick
right
gonna
in the
be?
middle of the field and just ran
Alright,
before
the
he
kick
finished the catch.
is
It'll be 4th down.
36. I think we can make this. 36. I think we can make
They'll
this.
send out the field goal unit. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try.
Oh,
Thought he had to go
great
back to
field
work.
position.
They had to punt it away
Offense
on
is
their
kind of
last possession,
stalled
but man, what
since
great field position this
scoring
time.
those 2 early
This is awesome.
touchdowns.
Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize.
Miles
on
just
this
couldn't hold
space.
on.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the
And
focus-
Harpo gets in again for his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Touchdown, Broncos!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Charlotte was able to score to make it a 7-point game.
Starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down.
Oh, I just didn't see them.
That one wasn't picked off, and man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last
Switch
time.
this to a run play. We need to run a little time.
Leaves it with the running back.
Alright, able to make it
Across the 30 to the
3rd and
31,
4.
pick up a 5. The
Well,
Broncos
more
are at the
manageable.
line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd.
Oh, Brooks just couldn't hold on. Gonna have to rely on the defense once again.
And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Not going to risk a return.
And they're able to tie it. All of a sudden, this has went from bad to worse.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better.
And we throw an interception. We trying to force feed that option, or the RPO. And all of a sudden, we are losing. Break out the trick plays.
Throws it back. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
We had him, we just didn't have the
That's what you're supposed to do.
power
As soon as they catch the
on the
football, you wanna
pass.
limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Harpo
Quick step and go.
all the way on to 45, 120 yards rushing on 15 carries for Hartwell.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just
QB keeper to the 49.
With a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun.
Hartwell was only able to pick up 1.
They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. This game will come down to this, a field goal trying to save them. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Guys, final minute of play if we don't. So here comes our first play of overtime. Back to the ground game on the left. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
At this point of the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't seem to have the punch up front that like they had earlier in the game, and they're just playing on their heels.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Here comes the offense on first down. Back to throw, it's Reynolds. Grab over the middle, it's Hughes. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score, and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Just a couple they need to pick up here on third and short in overtime. They'll run for it on third and short. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, and they'll have it first and goal.
I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication, everything.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a critical situation. Someone's got to win and go get the ball.
Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they're on top here in overtime. A methodical drive, and they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is he?
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late.
Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGirt Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. Today, two teams set to square off in a MAC slugfest. As we'll see, the Western Michigan Broncos taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. UMass will kick off and we'll be underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more run.
We hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Can't make the
Wow,
connection
2
on third
drops.
down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Broncos will punt this one away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Picks up the first down.
He's picked up on first down by Hartwell.
Nice game.
Your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain?
10 from the 42. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finally corralled, but picks up the first down.
He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
And they jumped around.
On the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Can we run him down?
30.
No, we cannot. We're only trying 10 to nothing. That drive started out so promising, and all of a sudden, look at the scoreboard, and it's 10 nothing.
Give to the back. And they picked up 9 on the inside handoff. The Broncos brought to the ground up on first down. They go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to
Option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it.
They set
All right, first looks like they're keying in on the
They're
run.
successful in these situations most of the time.
got room to
Doesn't matter. We're able to get
He's brought down.
the
but
first
he'll
down
be
up to the
on for a
34.
first down. 13th play of the drive coming. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but
All right, we just need to get on the board. You're down. Let's go for it. At least we're down by 10.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He makes a grab. And
Brooks
they'll
gets
move
inside the 5 to the
chains. A good way
3.
to wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front.
So at the end of
Man,
the
that
first
was
period,
a
or first
impressive
quarter,
and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look
we're
at the stats
losing
before
10 to
we
nothing,
move on.
but we're kind of dominating them. That pick 6 is what did us in.
Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big...
Pierce, touchdown.
Western Michigan fired in from the red zone for the score.
And we're able to get on the board.
There have been
Cut it to hopefully a 3-point game.
miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy. Time
And we get the stop.
A lot of field in
Have
front
to
of
go.
them as they open this possession from their own 20.
Probably 70 yards to
Out of the gun.
realistically
the
think
inside
about
give.
tying this.
Turning it on.
Hardwell with a huge juke, able to get to the 43.
Way there to pick up the first down.
One of the things I
He already
love
has
about
89
these
yards rushing.
misdirection-type plays
We're not
is
even
that
to
you can
halftime.
pull off
Right of this
That's
game.
exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use
Somehow,
misdirection in the backfield.
Miles
Just
was
get
able to
your
get
eyes
10
to
yards right
defense.
there.
Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
On the option. He'll toss it. Got enough for the first down. He'll remain on the field. Surging forward on the sneak.
And have to deal with a guy like this.
Trying to pound
Hardwell
it.
gets in
And
again.
he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
First rushing touchdown of the game for Miles, or for Hardwell.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take it.
All of a sudden, after trailing 10 to nothing, we're winning 13 to 10, 14 to 10, pending extra point.
The give from the gun.
Blown up.
And he never, as soon as he got it.
Let's
Awesome
get
job up
to
front by
2-minute
this
warning.
defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
We're exactly where we don't want to be, 3rd and
The
long.
Broncos need a
That is something we've
massive
struggled with
chunk
all
way to
season
move the
on.
sticks here on 3rd down. Fires to the
We're able to
wideout.
find Brooks though with a huge pickup, fighting all the way down to the 23-yard line.
They've got it down to the 23.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back.
Kind of
to
starting
the
to sell
line of
out for a
scrimmage.
run.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Throws to the tight end. And
Anderson.
he's gonna score. Touchdown Broncos. How about the renaissance of the tight
That
ends?
is the
Inline, flexed out,
positive
split out.
running the
They
ball
do a
so
little
well.
bit of
Opens up that play action.
They're asked to block a games too, but I tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread. Don't forget about that tight end.
And you're still with this third touchdown this season, I think.
Big fella throwing the ball.
All of a sudden, we're winning 21-10. First drive of the third quarter. We're winning by 10. Someone turned shoot clock on.
Guys, we're about to get another
Great
look at
field
this Western
position.
Michigan offense. From the gun, running back gets the give. They pull him down at
Able
the
to get to
17
the
after a pickup of
17, 4-yard
after the
pickup.
productive first down play at 2nd and 6. The toss sweep to the right. Stopped at the
4-yard
13-yard
pickup
line
for
as they try to turn this into points.
Everett.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw
Hard
in
ball's
that
back
last play, their
in.
ability to go sideline to sideline.
Do
right
some
at the point
speed
of attack as
option,
they shut
maybe
down that
not.
sweep play.
Maybe so.
Got some room in it
And
at the
Harpel's
goal
able to
line.
get in.
Touchdown Broncos! Excellent pass by the back on the option. These guys
Harpel
are
with his
really
third
hitting their
touchdown of the
stride
game?
in
Maybe
week
his
4
second.
as
I
they
think it was
push
his
out that
second.
lead.
And the offense doing a nice job mixing the option play on that drive. They're able to get the defense outflanked. Nice decision by the QB, pitching it out.
Western
Alright, nothing
Michigan
too
offense
interesting
ready to
really
go back to
happened.
work.
The rest of this
These
game,
last couple of drives, Jesse,
we're about
have
a
been about the
first
defense
down
making
away
plays
from
stand.
winning
For
this game.
offense, they can stay aggressive, knowing that
Harpo
their
almost
defense
has
is
200.
gonna
He'll
bail
miss
them
it.
time and time
Oh,
again.
Harpo almost has 200 yards rushing.
Situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They'll run the option.
He's gonna get 175.
After a nice run, and they're in the red zone
An
at the
injury
19.
timeout. You gotta be kidding me.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Pierce. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things
Alright,
after the
we're
catch,
just
but
going
you gotta
to
give the quarterback credit too for the work.
give it to the running back.
Because he put it out in front of
They're-
his big man. He was
they're
able
the
to make
reason
the
we're
catch,
right
to
here.
accelerate, creating some distance
2 yards
there
for Harpo.
between him and the defense.
And that gets blown out.
Drain time off the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him
The speed
the
options
football,
worked
force
almost
feed
all
it to him,
game.
and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers
And
consistently for him.
Marcus is able to get the first down, but another injury timeout, but that shouldn't matter. That should be game.
Looks as if we have an
That's
injury
gonna be
on
game.
that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After
After starting
knocked back,
0-2,
it's
we
2nd
are
and goal
3-2.
Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing
178
themselves.
yards, 2 touchdowns on 24 rushing attempts for
Than
Harpo.
what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together. That's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation.
All of a sudden, we're 3-2, 1-0 in the MAC, and our season looks completely different. And I'm going to call it. That is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Keep looking up because that's where it all is. See you guys.